The next topic in the Unit 3 we have public relations. Public relation, it's a strategic communication process that builds mutually beneficial relationship between the organizations and their public. Public relation is the management function that identifies, establishes and maintains mutually beneficial relationship between an organization and its public upon whom its success depends. The function of public relation is to create a climate of mutual understanding between an organization and its public so that both of them manages the reputation. Public relation involves building good relationship with the company, various publics by obtaining favorable publicity, building up a good image and handling or heading off unfavorable rumor stories and events. In today's environment, it is very important for every organization to have a very good relations with the public, because the public, they are the one who can create a company or who can destroy an organization. So if the organizations have very good relation, very good reputation in the public, as a result they can achieve lot of success and heights in the longer run. What are the different tools of public relation? News, speeches, special events, buzz marketing, mobile marketing, written materials, audio visual materials, public service activities, corporate identity materials, and company website. Now, what are the objectives of public relation? The first objective, public relations provide an organization or individual exposure to their audiences using topics of public interest and news items that do not require any direct payment. The aim is to often to persuade to the public, the investors, partners, employees, stakeholders to maintain a certain point of view about the company, its leadership, products, or of political decisions. The next objective, common activities include speaking at conferences, winning industry awards, working with the press, employee communication. Like you will see that many organizations sponsor many of the events. When we see their names, we feel that this company has got a very good relation in the market, since everybody is sponsoring, everybody is linked with that company. There are various press conferences that happen, like if one of the company wins the award that this is the best product available in the market in the year 2020, we term it as one of the best selling product. As a result, we are more into that maybe this may be the best product to satisfy our needs and our requirements. It provides relevant information on planning, technical and organizational developments, inventions and their potential utilization, etc. The next objective, the scope of public relation is wide and also include political field, entrepreneurs, teachers, political leaders, social workers, religious leaders are all involved in public relations day in and day out. In business, public relation is a tool of management like marketing, production and finance. It is investing and creating asset of an organization, which is finally reflected in improved performance and profitability and growth of the organization. What are the advantages of public relations? The first advantage is improves credibility. Obviously, if you are using public relations, it always has a good impact on the viewers. The second advantage of public relation is PR is inexpensive. Obviously, doing public relation doesn't require much cost as compared to advertise or something else, which are the different tools of IMC. Public relation helps in the lead generation. There are always positive feedback when you are using public relation as one of the tools of advertising. The second, third, and the fourth advantage of PR is ability to reach specific group. If you want to target a particular group, PR is always effective. Like others, there may be outcomes may be positive or negative, but public relation always has a positive outcome. And the last advantage of public relation is image building. Obviously, the companies who always go for public relations, like doing events, sponsorships, they always have a good image in the eyes of the customer. Customer maintain a very good relation with those companies enjoy goodwill in the market overall basis. Now, what are the disadvantages of public relation? The first, difficult to qualify PR benefits. It becomes very difficult to know what are the actual benefits of public relations. Lack of control. Sometimes the organizations lack to control the entire event and all, which can hamper the image also. The last disadvantage of public relation, DEFT management is required, which sometimes becomes difficult to enjoy. Now the next topic that we have in Unit 3 is publicity. What is publicity? It's a non-paid communication to promote your company in a positive light using media vehicles like televisions, radio, magazines and newspapers. You don't need to pay anything for publicity. It is done always by the third party. The major tool that is used in the publicity is the press release. It provides information about a product and the product related activities. Like you will see, there are a lot of companies, I would say that the Bollywood, they always want good publicity for their movies, wherein you will see that the third party is telling good points, star ratings to the various movies, so that customers have a positive feedback, and as a result we all go and watch the movie. So publicity is very important in the fashion world. Now, what is sponsorship? Sponsorship is a specialized kind of public relations and increasingly popular, particularly with larger audiences. Business houses. A business will sponsor an event, team or individual in order to build brand awareness. A secondary objective might be to emphasize social or ethical credentials, but most sponsorship really does not have commercial objective at heart. Now, what are the essentials of a good sponsorship? The first essential that we need to have is understand what you need to offer a sponsor. The second essential is research your potential sponsors. The third essential, explore the available options that you have with you. Develop your sponsorship proposal so that it can have a positive feedback. Deliver the sponsorship proposal and always follow up. In everything, follow up is required. If you will not follow up, you may lose your routine. As a result, you may be diverted from your target that you want to achieve through the sponsorship events. Ascertain the value to the sponsor. Establish the sponsor's marketing objective. It is one of the most important. Develop a trusting relationship with the sponsor. Now there is another type of sponsorship. The first is the event sponsorship. Now, what's an event sponsorship? Like in IPL and in other like Dance India Dance, Indian Idol, we always see the different names of the big brands. Like in IPL right now, earlier we used to see Vivo IPL, but this time it was Stream 11. So what is this all about? An event sponsor is a company that supports an event, usually by providing funds in exchange for something valuable. Oftentimes, this something valuable comes in the form of increased brand exposure, access to attendant data, speaking opportunity at the event, and discount and event tickets. Like in IPL, everybody came to know that there's a gaming app that's Dream 11. Before that, many of us were not knowing. So after that, in the event also, in the field, whether it is bat or the cricketer's t-shirt, everywhere Dream 11 was written. So that is how they are making you aware about their brand. Sometimes they provide you free discount coupons also. Even those companies get an opportunity to speak in front of the large audience, so it may have a good response. Companies sponsor events in the hope of moving their organization forward. If your event provides presence and opportunity for them to do that, you'll likely be able to secure partners and improve the outlook of the event. It should be noted that not all events will be enticing to potential sponsors. For example, internal events rarely provide enough value to other companies for them to invest in an event sponsorship opportunity, though there are some exceptions. Now, the next type of sponsorship is cause sponsorship. What is cause sponsorship? It is typically involves supporting some cause deemed to be an interest to some phases of the society, such as environmental protection or wildlife preservation. It is based on profit motivated giving. Sometimes you sponsor for some cause, like for NGOs and all. These are the different ways of sponsorship.